Chapter 3 Excel Advanced Features. In the previous class, you learnt about the basic features and functions of MS Excel. The Excel program offers many more features that are quite advanced. In this chapter, you will learn about some of them. How to sort data. We have to deal with lots of data daily. We find it easier to work with the data that has been sorted. Sorting of data means to arrange data in ascending or descending order. Excel allows you to sort both numeric and textual data. You can sort the data according to a particular column as well as a range of data. To sort data, you can follow the steps given below. Step 1. Select a column or range of data to be sorted. Step 2. Click on the Sort and Filter command from the Editing group under the Home tab. A drop-down list appears. Step 3. If you want to sort the data in ascending order, click on the Sort A to Z for text and Sort smallest to largest for numbers. This will sort the selected data according to the names in ascending order. Custom sorting. Excel's ascending and descending sort options are quite useful but not always. There are some values that cannot be sorted in a meaningful and familiar way. For example, if we sort the names of days and months alphabetically, such sorting would not be of much use. To deal with such situations, Excel offers custom sorting. To use the custom sorting option, you may follow the steps given below. Step 1. Select the range of columns you want to filter. Step 2. Click on the Sort and Filter command from the Editing group under the Home tab. A drop-down list will appear. Step 3. Click on the Custom Sort option from the drop-down list. Step 4. If the selected columns have a heading at the top, check the My Data has headers checkbox. Step 5. Click on the Sort by box and select the column header according to which you want to sort the data. Step 6. Click on the Sort on box and select Cell Values option. Step 7. Click on the Order box and select the A to Z or Z to A option. In this case, we have selected A to Z option. Step 8. Click on the Add Level button at the top of the Sort dialog box to add another column to sort. In this case, we have added Amount Billed column. Step 9. Click on the OK button. This will sort the data according to the criteria you have defined. How to filter data. In MS Excel, you can filter unwanted data from a set of data. To apply filters, you can follow the steps given below. Step 1. First of all, select the range of columns you want to filter. Step 2. Click on the Sort and Filter command from Editing group under the Home tab. A drop-down list will appear. Step 3. Click on the Filter option from the drop-down list. All the column headers will begin to show small arrows. Step 4. Next, click on the arrow in front of the header marks obtained in second term. A drop-down list will appear. You will see that all the entries in the column are present in the list with small checkboxes in the beginning. Uncheck some of the checkboxes. Step 5. Click on the OK button. You will notice that the rows of unchecked data are removed from the list. You need not worry as the unchecked rows have only hidden from the display and your data is fully safe. If you wish to get the data back, you should open the Filter drop-down list again and check the unchecked entries. In Excel, you can use the Custom Filter option. Suppose you wish to know the names of the students who have scored more than 90 marks in the second term. You can get the required information by following the steps below. Step 1. Click on the Marks obtained in second term header to open the Filter drop-down list. Step 2. Position your mouse over the Number Filters option. A submenu will appear. Step 3. Click on the greater than option. The custom auto filter dialog box will appear. Step 4. Enter 90 in the criteria box and then click on the OK button. The details of the students who have got marks greater than 90 will be displayed and those of the remaining students will remain hidden. Removing filters. You can easily remove filters that have been applied. You just need to click anywhere in the worksheet and repeat the same steps as were followed to apply filters. The filter arrows in front of the column headers will disappear and the hidden rows will be displayed again. How to apply conditional formatting? Sometimes, you do not wish to hide any rows but still want to highlight all the cells that satisfy a condition. This type of formatting is known as conditional formatting in Excel. To apply conditional formatting to a series of data, you may follow the steps given below. Step 1. Select the data to which you want to apply conditional formatting. Step 2. Click on the conditional formatting command from the Styles group under the Home tab. A drop-down list will appear. This list shows different criteria like the ones described below. Highlight cells rules. You should select this option when you want to highlight all the cells satisfying a given condition. When you hover the mouse pointer over this option, a sublist appears that shows criteria like greater than, less than, equal to and between. Top-bottom rules. You should choose this option when you want to highlight some top or bottom number of items in a data series. When you position the mouse pointer over this option, it opens a sublist that shows criteria such as top 10 items, bottom 10 items, top 10% and bottom 10%. Data bars. You may choose this option when you want to add data bars to the cells having numeric data. When you hover the mouse pointer over this option, a sublist appears that shows bars of different types and colors that can be added to the cells. Color scales. You may choose this option when you wish to add color schemes to all selected cells, slowly varying from top to bottom items. Hovering the mouse pointer over this option will open a sublist showing many color variations that you can add to the cells. Icon sets. You should select this option when you want to add icon sets to show which cells are acceptable, which are moderate, and which need attention. The different types of icon sets that can be added are shown in the sublist that opens when you hover the mouse pointer over this option. Step 3. Select the desired conditional formatting. If you wish, you may choose any of the data bar options under the data bars category. In this case, we have selected the blue data bar. The selected conditional formatting will be applied to the cell range you have selected. Knowledge Zone A cell in an Excel worksheet can have up to 32,767 characters. If you need 1 second to fill out one cell, it would take you 545 years to complete the whole Excel worksheet. MS Excel is used by 16% of the world's population.